Hi everyone. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my weight loss journey. If some of you guys have followed me on Instagram, you've seen my little weight loss highlight reel. So I'll post like the meals that I'm eating or like tips of things that have been helping me. And I'm trying to actually do a little bit more of that because it's been a while since I like put a lot more time into putting out more information on my weight loss journey since I've had my little baby Aria. So I just wanted to take a short few minutes just to talk about like what I've been doing and what's worked for me, just because of the fact that a lot of people are into like diets, specific diets and fads. And I've found for me that it's really difficult for me to do specific diets just because of the fact that I know myself, and the minute I stop my diet, I'm going back to the way that I was eating. So my goal was to try to clean up my eating and find something that worked specifically for me. It may help you. I don't know what you need most, but for me, I started my weight loss journey with intermittent fasting, just because I've always found, like, ever since I've had kids, the minute they're like occupied doing something, I jump to trying to clean the house and trying to straighten things up and trying to do whatever I can to get things done. So for me, that came a little natural because I was not eating my first meal until like 11 in the morning or 11:30 sometimes. And by that point, I'm like, I don't even really want breakfast. Like, I'd rather just eat some lunch or whatever. So I started off my journey with doing something like that. And then with my first daughter, I actually dropped weight out of nowhere. I never like watched what I ate. I never really exercised after having my first daughter, Nala, and I couldn't understand why. And I've always had issues with my weight growing up as a child. So I was like, if I had known all I had to do was have a baby to lose weight, as my little joke. But I noticed that I really did, and I got down to my lowest, which was like 150 or like 145 or something like that, which is kind of like my goal weight. I got down that low after being maybe like 180. And I started at 157 or something when I got pregnant with Nala. So long story short, I lost weight fast and I didn't really know why. But when I really thought about it and I looked more into intermittent fasting, I figured that was the reason why I dropped so much weight without doing hardly anything, because I was fasting for so long. So I started my journey this time with that because I had a lot of bad, unhealthy habits that it was really hard for me to break, like eating bags of chips. I literally would eat like 3 or 4 full bags of chips a week. And one night I would kill a whole bag of chips. And I would like drink every night, not a lot, but just have like one beer or whatever, which has a ton of sugar. I would drink like an Angry Orchard or something, which has a ton of sugar. And I would just do that a few times a week. So I needed to figure out a way to control that, but in the meantime, like lose some weight and start seeing some results. So I started intermittent fasting, and I would eat from 12:30 to about 8:30 because I work pretty late on my work days. So I needed some time to be able to like get home and then be able to at least eat something before I would go to bed or just settle down, because I don't eat as much while I'm at work. So I took the opportunity to start with that, but I noticed that I would still maybe eat one meal during the day, and then at night I began to like binge eat because I'd be starving. So I'd eat dinner, I'd eat chips, I'd eat some fruit, I'd eat some cookies or something. So I started to kind of plateau in my weight. And so then I wanted to start eating cleaner, but I knew for me, I just got to a point where it was like, this is it. I have to just start to focus. So I started to work out with a celebrity personal trainer. Her name is Fabiana Ferrari or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I'll tag her down below in the video. That way you guys can check out her channel. And I figured for myself, gym memberships are my gym membership was like almost $40 that I was paying for previously, and I was I was never going to the gym, like not on a regular basis. But I told myself, if I'm paying for this, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna stick with it. So like this coming Sunday will be 1 full month that I've done every workout. I do my 3 workouts a week. It's so easy. It's like 30 to 40 minutes workouts 3 times a week, and you can literally choose whenever you want to work out. She does her workouts Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30, and it's live, but they're recorded, so they're posted. So it is like a one-on-one session right in your home, which makes it super easy, which is why I really, really like it. And I just found times that worked for me and my family. So I've started doing that. And since I committed to that, the first 2 weeks, I didn't really see much of a change. And I saw changes in my body, but I didn't see any changes on the scale. And I kind of was like, all right, Chelsea, you have to eat clean. You have to clean up your eating habits, because if not, you're never going to see results. And 80% of your weight loss is how you're eating. And I know for me, I like to carb load. I'll eat, pasta. We eat pasta very often, rice. I like to snack. So I told myself, I need to just find meals where I want to have my carb, but then throughout the day, do meat, vegetables, dairy, whatever, to get through the day. So I started to just eat. And some people saw in my post one day, I was just like, it's enough. I'm going to be held accountable for the entire day. So I posted on my story every single meal that I ate for that day. Besides, I had a Dunkin' coffee with no sugar, and it wasn't even that good. They mixed it way too light, but either way, I put like my own sweetener, stevia. I used just to add a little sweetness to it. But other than that, I just did milk and my coffee, and I wanted skim milk just to cut back on calories. But I ate I ate my breakfast, which was like usually something kind of hearty, like eggs, some meat, some fruit, avocado. Like I try to stay away from bread and things like that. And then I had a snack, which my first snack was like veggies with like French onion dip, and I had a little granola bar. And literally, I did that for just 2 days before I weighed in, and I dropped 4 pounds. The 4 pounds that I've been trying to drop this whole time, and I actually exceeded my goal, because my goal was just to hit at least my 10 mark, and I dropped down to 12 pounds down. And I figured that's it. I need to focus on taking in more water and more fruits and vegetables just throughout the day. And if I want to have pasta and whatever, have it at maybe lunch or have it at dinner, just to put it at a time where I knew I at least did good for most of the day. Now I can have my little treat or whatever. And I'm a dessert person, so I have to have my little dessert or my little snack. So I started eating like fresh fruits, berries, and stuff like that, with a serving size of chocolate. So I get chocolate bars. I love dark chocolate, so I get whatever dark chocolate I can literally find. Sometimes it's like blood orange dark chocolate, or infused with orange or raspberries, or just plain dark chocolate. And I would just have a serving size, so it's like 3 to 4 squares, and I would eat that. Or you can even do Cool Whip and fresh fruit, or a Ready Whip and fresh fruit, and that's a great way to make a quick little dessert, or some yogurt with fruit, just to give you something sweet and something that you can look forward to. Now, don't get me wrong, we still eat out. Just the other day, I had buffalo wings and curly fries. Those are just things I enjoy eating. So I figured if I can be good throughout the week and everywhere else, then it's okay to have a minute to treat yourself and to have a meal that you really enjoy within the week. But everything in moderation, and that's what it comes down to. So if you can get your eating habits down, it would be great for you, and you'll see results. And even just working out 90 minutes a week, it doesn't have to be a ton. You don't have to go crazy. 90 minutes a week will give you results that you need to get your body where you want if you're eating fairly clean. Another couple things that I did, I have a friend that sells It Works. Actually, I have a few friends, so if you are ever interested in it, I will send you links, or maybe tag my friends down in this video who sell It Works. But they have a lot of weight loss and health products, but I kind of focus more on their stuff for like debloating and cleansing and detoxifying the body, and for more gut health, just because I feel like I want to focus more on that, and not just all my results just come from taking a pill. I want it to really clean up my life and to start like cleansing my body of the toxins or whatever that's blocking it up. So at the end of the day, I got skinny tea and super greens, and I actually tried their cleanse too to get me started on this, just to clear my body out. And those products I feel like have been really good for me because they make me feel comfortable and they make my body feel pretty well. So those are just my tips, and I'm gonna try to tag everyone in the video that can help you out along your journey. But I just wanted to share a little bit of what I'm doing, and maybe later I can keep updating you guys. That way my videos aren't like 20 minutes long, because I can literally talk forever about this. But as I go, I can tell you my tips and things that I've been changing to start seeing results when I start to plateau or I feel like I'm falling off. All right, guys, enjoy your day, and I'll see you in my next video.